A tournament on the global scale of the World Cup commands billions of viewers, and major networks know exactly what that unified attention is worth. Broadcasters routinely lock these matches behind steep paywalls. The broadcasting rights are completely fragmented across different regions. If you want to follow every match, you are often forced to juggle multiple, expensive, geo-locked subscription fees just to catch your favorite team. There is a massive workaround. Millions of fans bypass those financial barriers entirely by turning to global gray market streaming directories. But choosing to go off-network comes with a specific trade. You save your money, but you trade away the luxury of a passive viewing experience. Watching a match becomes an active, technically demanding task. When you pay for a premium subscription, you are paying for the right to lean back. You turn on the television, and it works. On the free, independent platforms, you have to actively manage your connection. We can plot this directly on a comparison matrix. On the left, the paid broadcaster guarantees low friction, but requires a high financial cost. On the right, the free stream zeroes out your cost, but drives your friction straight up. That high friction specifically means variable reliability. Your stream might drop, lag, or buffer at the exact moment a striker breaks through the defensive line. You cannot eliminate that friction entirely, but you can manage it. We are going to look at 3 specific platforms and map them to your exact schedule and your personal tolerance for technical hurdles. Effective cord cutting relies on strategy. You don't look for one flawless link. You look for a platform whose specific technical flaws match the kind of hassle you are willing to tolerate. The first tool in your stack is VIPBox. This operates as a heavy aggregator, hosting a massive directory of international sports links. Aggregators are designed for resilience. Instead of relying on one broadcast, they scrape dozens of feeds into a centralized list. If a server gets taken down mid-game, you simply click the next link down the list and get back to the pitch. The required trade-off here happens before the game even starts. To get to the actual video player, you have to navigate through layers of aggressive pop-up ads and hidden redirects. By the numbers, VIPBox earns a 5 out of 5 for live reliability because of sheer volume, but it scores a dismal 1 out of 5 for interface cleanliness. If you are a strict budget optimizer and you have the patience to fight through tabs 10 minutes before kickoff, this is your primary engine. The biggest hazard of gray market viewing is high traffic buffering. If the stream freezes right as a player steps up for a critical penalty kick, you need a way to reconnect instantly. That is why you keep Streamex open in a separate tab. It is built to serve as your designated Plan B recovery room. Streamex drops the aggressive pop-ups and offers a remarkably smooth, clean player. The catch is its shallow directory. If their main server crashes during a massive match, you won't find many alternative feeds. Our scorecard shifts to reflect this architecture. Live reliability drops to a 3, but UI cleanliness jumps up to a 4. When your main aggregator fails and you are out of patience, Streamex is the clean, pop-up-free emergency exit that gets you back into the match. Not everyone has the luxury of watching a daytime match. If you are dealing with conflicting time zones or professional commitments, a live directory is useless. You need an entirely different tool, Footballia. This platform ignores live broadcasts completely and functions as a strict, on-demand video archive. You cannot just click and watch. The developers require users to create a free, registered account to gain access to their server libraries. Once you are in, you unlock massive historical depth. You can pull up the match you missed this morning or stream full replays of decades-old historic matchups. On the scorecard, live reliability hits 0, but archival depth maxes out at a perfect 5. Going asynchronous guarantees you will never suffer a buffering stream. Your only real cost is actively dodging social media spoilers all day until you can hit play. There is one hidden variable that actively targets and kills free live streams: localized internet service providers and regional geographical blocks. You get around this by deploying a virtual private network. A VPN is the mandatory infrastructure that routes your connection past those artificial regional roadblocks. This creates a simple troubleshooting workflow. If your directory link refuses to load, you open your VPN, change your server to a completely different country, and refresh the browser. Yes, paying for a premium VPN subscription seems to contradict the entire goal of watching for free, but it operates as a necessary toll bridge. Without a secure, rerouted connection, accessing these international gray market directories is highly unreliable. Blindly clicking links 15 seconds before a match starts is a recipe for missing the kickoff. You need to deploy your platforms deliberately. We can map this with a decision tree. Your primary decision metric is timing. Are you watching live or delayed? If your schedule forces you down the asynchronous route, bypass the directories entirely. Route straight to the Footballia archive. If you are watching live, you hit the friction test. Ask yourself, are you ad tolerant today? If you have the patience to click through pop-ups, load up the heavy VIPBox aggregator. If you are out of time and patience, switch to your clean Streamex backup. And wrap all of these decisions in an active VPN security layer. Operating by this matrix is how you stop panicking over dead links and ensure you actually see the final whistle. Securing a free, reliable stream means you are building a resilient stack of tools. You never rely on just a single, fragile website. When you combine the right directory, a clean backup, and secure infrastructure, the result is access to a vibrant, world-class broadcast without the premium price. Take 5 minutes right now, evaluate your patience level, download your tools, and set up your bookmarks before the tournament begins. You bypass the paywall by trading your money for strategy and preparation. Manage your friction and enjoy the games.